Hey YouTube, Joshua the window cleaner here, and I'm going to explain, we're doing some blind cleaning today, and I'm going to explain what we're using. We got a pressure washer, got Robert out bringing blinds out. We use a tarp and a sheet, and then we put these little pieces down on the ends, and then our water jug's there so that way the wind can't make it fly away. We use grease lightning. We'll spray it on there, and then we pressure wash it and dry it with the blower. I'm going to show you the process today. We have an A-frame ladder here, and we use 2 copper pipes that we got from Home Depot, and we duct taped it to the ladder. So that's just our method, and it works. So we put towels right here so that way when the blinds come back and when we're pressure washing, it don't touch the ladder because it'll leave marks on the blinds. So that's why we do that. Get you a soft brush like this from like Home Depot or something. This scrubs the blinds down really well. So this is what we'll use along with the degreaser and possibly a little bit of soap. We'll put it on the brush when we go to use it. But the main thing is to have somebody, while you're setting up, have somebody getting the blinds and somebody setting up. That's the important part. So we don't typically do blinds, but we do them a good amount. Okay.
Just the screws in it?
I just had to roll it and pull it real hard. It finally came out. It was in there though pretty good. It wasn't the screws though. I got a ladder and looked up over it, looked in there and see what was going on. All right. So you want to put these 2 on there like that. Undo the strings. Okay. Now make sure it goes all the way down. Okay. And you want to turn it to one side. Twist it this way and slide it back. Okay. Now you want to degrease everything. Especially the strings, they get the dirtiest. Grease lightning works great. And just make sure you get that. Okay. I'm gonna spray it down with some water so that the degreaser don't get dried out. Some water on my scrubber. So that you want to brush down these when they're real bad like this, especially the ones in the kitchen. The pressure washer is going to get most of the stuff off, but a little brush goes a long way. It's easier if you have it flipped to one side and you just kind of go down them. Make sure you get that string real good because that's going to be where all the nasty stuff goes. Okay. And I just do it a little section at a time. Just try not to let it dry. That's the goal. Alright, cool. This string ain't real bad. You're gonna put the string behind here so it don't blow crazy with the pressure washer. Okay. Alright. Start at the top. This thing in here is gonna have some nasty stuff. Sometimes you can just shoot it through. We'll make sure you get that real good. That's where all the dust is gonna be. You want to do each blade One time, solid. Again, you want to make sure you get that string real clean. All right. Pull it up here. Huh?
Same white Tacoma.
Is it?
Or you can pull up in the drive over there. But yeah.
Oh. You just flip it around. And normally this side's not too bad, but you just want to look over it, make sure there's no like pieces of food or anything on it. And just go over all the blades again. Okay, I want to make sure your towel goes down enough because you don't want it to do that because it will leave marks, which it didn't this time, but sometimes it will leave marks. You want to make sure that you don't do that. Ah, dang it. Can you get me some gloves?
Rubber gloves?
Yeah. You want to use gloves because I just left fingerprints on it when I was moving it. So before I dry it off, I want to make sure to get those fingerprints off because they'll stay on there. So I'm gonna put some gloves on real quick. Cool. Thank you. All right. Might want to put some on your hands too. All right, so then I'm gonna slide it out here. Not too far because you don't want it to fall off, but make sure your strings are all clean. If not, then pressure wash them again. And then turn it facing down a little bit. Seems to work the best. And you can still put this behind here. And then you take your blower. Okay. So after you do the top, you want to make sure to go through each blade like this and just have it turned. That way it don't flip open and it peels off as much water as possible. go, show you how to pop one in.
So this has 2 pieces on each side, and these little things go up. So when you're moving these out, you can take one side out and pull it out, and then you just put it back in there. You want to make sure that you're not hitting anything. It's like those screws right there. They're gonna be messing us up. So I'm gonna release this one. Sometimes they can be kind of hard because of that. If you can get it right, then you're good. So you just want to make sure that these are in there good. You might have to push them real hard to get them past those 2 screws, which is what we had to do here. All right, so now both of those are on there. Should be a thing that goes over the top. And then the way these works is these little clips right here just go over the top, over this little rail right here. So make sure it's on there real good. Okay. And I'm gonna make sure to go ahead and drop them down so they can draw properly. Make sure they're as open as possible, and they're already dry, so that's good. They look brand new compared to what they did. All right, that's how you do it. That's how you install it. Uninstall is the same way. You just take this thing off, undo both of those latches, and pull out. One side at a time if you can. Longer ones, you need 2 people. So that's how you do it.